Hello everybody, how are we doing? Hope we Pika, go to bed! Anyway. Hope we're doing well. Peachy, hello. I hope you have fun at work. Just kidding, I know you won't, but I hope that you survive. Beth, hi as well. Hope you're also doing well. Hope you enjoy your break from gaming. Also, I'd ask what game, but I assume it's probably just more GTA. And Kat, you have gone to bed, but I'm saying hi just so that way you can't say I've excluded you, even though you shouldn't be here right now. 6 minutes to start stream.
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Betsky, hello. Hope you're doing well. Wait, so wait, Beth, do you mean 6 minutes to start? Oh, my stream. Look, I had the stupid Twitch ads, okay? I'm sorry, they were being dumb and they weren't playing. So I said, press start the freaking ad so I can start my shit, and then they didn't do it for 3 whole minutes. It was stupid. It was bad. I hated it. Anyway, GTRPS, nice. Why are we yelling? Why are we yelling? This is true. No, the hospital idea, I don't think you fully explained the hospital idea. Oh, no, wait. You probably did, but I was really busy at work today, so I probably only half absorbed it. You asked me if I want to work tomorrow. Yeah, that's exactly what you did. The answer is no, I don't want to, but yes, I will. Actually, no, that's fine. Tomorrow should be a good day because I've finished all the busy stuff, I hope. I probably jinxed it. Anyway, shorter shift today, only 5 hours. We do love that. We love shorter shifts. But we don't like people harassing you on freaking Discord to go to work. Like, no. If I'm on Discord, I don't want to be harassed for work reasons. Medical Research University and Hospital Roles as well. Oh, wait. I was going to say medical research and universities are typically rolled into one themselves, but hospitals typically aren't part of that group. I still like the idea. I think it's a cool idea. Hey chat. Oh my god, why is my face so bright? Probably not really too much of an improvement, but you know, we do what we can. This dodo is killing this girl. ANU has one. ANU has a hospital as well? Probably makes sense, actually. I don't really know too much about ANU. Portal network. We love portal networks. I have decided this. I have decided that we love portal networks. You best head in the Johns Hopkins Hospital. I don't know. I've heard the name, but I don't know anything about the hospital. You have to play babysitters from 15 years. Oh my god, how long are they doing that work experience for, Peachy? Because they've been there for like at least a week, right? Event cancelled. The fudge you mean event cancelled? What event? I'm so confused. That don't want to be there and do the work because they don't get paid to do. If they don't want to be there and do the work, and they don't do the work, they should be kicked out and they're supposed to be told that they were being lazy and not doing the job. Quite simple. Harris, hello, how are you? You're one of the few people who don't particularly like it. I mean, I have no strong opinions either way. It's not my favorite. It's probably one of those ones that I think will probably get tiring the more I do it. It's not particularly engaging. And if it's really repetitive, I might get annoyed by it. But so far, I'm not bothered. I'm not keen on it. Get into a fight so you can listen? Okay, just for you, Redsky. Just for you. Level 73 and... Well, there is a reason for that, Redsky. It's because this world is a parallel universe, basically. Is this even the same battle theme, or is this a different one? This sounds different. If it's recent enough, it resumes. Yeah. We'll just run around this for a little while, so Redsky can hear it. See, this part I don't mind. This part I don't mind. But the rest of it I don't like. It's just boring. But yeah, it's because this is a parallel world, Redsky, so we're fighting reskinned creatures because they're meant to be the same types of creatures. You say sure. That is the reason. I have no reason to doubt this game. Like, this game puts in so much effort to literally every little thing. I have no reason to doubt that I have no reason to think they were being lazy. Yeah, well, that's because Blizzard's lazy and Blizzard wants to make money. Blizzard doesn't have an excuse for that. They just do it. Flying water everywhere, Peachy? What did I tell you? It was barely 10 steps out of the village. Let us hurry along before more predators have a chance to gather. I mean, I guess. It's not your kind. No, I don't quite like it either. But to be fair, I'm not keen on a lot of the generic battle music in this game. Or in any game, actually. Generic battle music really doesn't interest me in a lot of games. Maybe because it's so repetitive, I just never find a liking to it. But like, it's when the bigger like battle music and stuff happens for like boss fights or like special events and like those sorts of things I'll enjoy. Harris, literally no one here will know what you're talking about. Not a single person except maybe Peachy. Unless Sedimentary is... You got it? Oh, okay. Wait, I thought... Okay, no, sorry, I have to apologize here. I thought Harris was talking about a Final Fantasy XIV music track called Sedimentary. I didn't realize that was a type of music. It's a geology joke? Well, I know... Oh my god. No, never mind. I'm silly. It was none of the above and I'm just stupid. I'm gonna go get up and walk away and die because what the fudge is my brain. Harris, I'm so sorry that not only did I, again, not understand a very simple joke of yours that I tend to have a habit of just not getting, but I have also told you off and called you out on saying something that no one will get because I had 2 different misunderstandings on the same thing. I am so sorry. Yeah, I need the rock. Wait, do I still have the rock? Did I bring the rock back or did I get rid of it again? Oh, not again, but I don't think I put it back once I got rid of it that first time. Yeah, I don't have the rock. I went through a massive cleanup of my OBS scenes the other day. And by the other day, I mean like 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months ago. And I got rid of so much stuff I don't use. And unfortunately, the rock was one of them. But yes, Harris, I'm so sorry. That is entirely on me. Oh yeah, you know, we tried queuing yesterday, kinda glad you bailed. What the fudge, Peachy? The rock is needed. I agree, I need to add the rock back. I do think I need to add the rock back. Have you told me you're getting a PNG tuber thing commissioned? Okay, honestly, Retsky, you may have. You very well may have, but the problem is I've had like 15 friends, not actually, it's an exaggeration. But I've had several friends, like quite a number of friends tell me they're getting PNG and VTuber commissions right now, like at this very current, like fudging the last month or so. So you could have been one of them, I don't know. I literally cannot keep up with everyone who said it. It's quite a lot of people. No, I did get that, Harris. I did get that one. Don't worry, I got that one. If you join VC, we'll have a prep. Yep. Fair enough. I wouldn't have thought that you would have used a PNG tuber. I would have thought you would have just gotten like some sort of image that represented you and called it a day. But I love that. I'm also concerned about that. Though having said that, you probably wouldn't actually commission something and spend real money on an image that I can't use because I feel like it's too uncomfortable and I don't want to break Twitch terms of service. So I feel like hopefully, unless you literally spent money because you wanted to see my reaction and do it for the bit. So those are the only 2 options, and I feel like it's probably the former. You've been having nasty pain in your foot. Turns out it's tarsal. What is tarsal? Okay, let me. I know what tarsal tunnel syndrome is in that it's tunnel syndrome, but like for your feet, because your feet are tarsals. That's like you've got your carpals with your fingers and your tarsals with your toes. So I get that, but how do you get tarsal tunnel syndrome? Like, how? You know. Also, I'm sorry that you have it. Who's getting PNG? Yeah, Red Skiers. Are you willing to share what it will be, or do you want it to be a surprise for everyone? Because I'm curious. Hello, sir? Whom's to be thou? Who? are you? Are you wandering around by yourself? Hey, you know what kind of creatures like beyond the borders of the village. You know, actually, Redsky, that kind of does ring a bell. That kind of does ring a bell. Why a cigarette, though? Just out of curiosity. If it isn't Clifton's little girl, something I can do for you, lass? Because there's a simple just pressure that... I mean, okay, yes, that is, but, like, how? Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, I don't know you have... I was literally like, I don't ever remember any... Well, not remember, but, like, I didn't ever know you to smoke cigarettes, but that probably makes more sense. That probably makes more sense. It came for an answer to my proposal from the other day. Have you given any thought to taking over this village mare? Green hoodie, purple beanie. That feels like it suits you quite a lot. I mean, wait, not to say that you are unkempt and homeless. And so, I mean, it suits the vibe. Like, I can see the vibe. I can see the image, and I can see the image that you're going for being like your thing. Like, I get. That's what I digging my hole. And yeah, green and purple are absolutely your colors too. I'm doing the best I can in the interim, but I have neither the age nor the wisdom to continue in the role, and the rest of the villagers agree with me. I'm fairly sure I told you nay once already. And nay it shall be again. But seeing as you found a guard just so you can come talk to me, then mayhap I'll consider the idea in exchange for a few small tasks. I wasn't calling him a bum. I was just pointing out that if he wanted a bum to be representative of him, then so be it. I'm not gonna acknowledge that message. Please just tell me what I need to do. My friend Clifton, your dear father, was looking for a sickle to cut some rope. Would you mind skipping back to the village and borrowing one for me? Borrowing a sickle? Wait, why would he say, why would you? Why would she say, why would you? Squint suspiciously. This isn't even like the main quest. I just want my 8th current shard. Actually, where's the nearest? 340 to the northeast. All the way around. Do I just grab it? No, I'll get to it at some point. Imagine being what you eat. I don't ever imagining eating someone so cool. Wait, something so fudge. I don't remember eating I don't remember eating stupid. Got him. Nailed it. Easy peasy. Good day. Good day to you, young Ulysses. You look a little flustered, dear. Was there something I could help you with? And a good day to you, madam. I was actually hoping to borrow a sickle. You can take this. Really? That's our chore for the day? Go with this lady, grab a sickle, leave. Your father, Shadow, save me. She's just running away? I do want to know the whole story. I'm on sickle leave. I've had to call in sickle. It was my father who was the former mayor of Wright, and the instance I spoke of earlier was something that happened a year ago. One day, a stray Sinada came prowling around and slaughtered nearly half the village. It was a waking nightmare. Some of the villagers blamed my father, said it was because he refused to accept the protection of Yulmore. The sheer scale of the tragedy and the accusations wore away at his conscience until finally he could bear the guilt no longer. He hanged himself. Your father was looking for a sickle to cut some rope. Would you mind skipping back to the village and borrowing one for me? He said your dead father. Well, he said your dear father, but like he basically said the father, who we know is dead, was looking for a sickle to cut some rope, and he hanged himself. What is going on? Have you learned anything about the Crystal Exarch yet? Nope. Not yet. Well, we know that he has been here for a while and trying to like call us for like at least 5 years of his time. If you see a guy hanging from a rope tugging his ankle... I don't get it. The old man we spoke to was his closest friend, but considering how he worded his request, it seems he's reluctant to accept the fact of my father's death. I don't think that's what's actually happening right now. I feel like it's not that he's not accepting your father's death. I feel like that your father's a ghost. He's coming back from the dead and he's cursing us. We're cursed. Using the swing cross again? Guys, you're so disrespectful. You bought the sickle you asked for. I bet he hung himself on this building as well. Or from this building, rather. Old Clifton will be glad to see this. Oh, sir, he's dead. There's more to this quest, isn't there? Okay, this is not unlocking anything, but I have to know, will it in the future because it's blue, and is it something I want to unlock? On it as in you're looking for it? You're having a little Google? Why wouldn't I unlock blue quests? Because honestly, on this character, I've just decided all I want to do with this character is the MSQ. I want to do the MSQ, I want to do the bare minimum, just because I just want to get through the story. On my North American character that I play off stream, I'm planning on doing every quest in the game. Blue quests, yellow quests, fudging, whatever, right? And the reason why I'm not doing all of them on Memely is because this is just my stream character. I only get like 2.5 to 3 hours per night to play this game. And I'm so far behind in story that I feel like if I just focus on the story first and then come back to all the blue quests and the side quests and everything else, I'll have like a bunch more content to do like once I actually get to the end game. And post game, like once I'm done, I can then use all my Final Fantasy game time to come back and complete all these other things. You know? Beach Tribe linked? Awesome. I do not need it then. Thanks, Harris. Okay, my levels need to catch up to crafting. Yeah, yeah. I mean, look, I'm so like I've really wanted to pick up Gunbreaker and Dancer, but I'm also like those are blue quests. I'll get 10 levels behind the MSQ, so that will be a bunch of leveling up. And I don't know if I want to do that or if I want to keep focusing on MSQ, even though I really want to try those classes and I want to level them up, especially Gunbreaker. I do want to give it a go, but I'm like, I want to focus on MSQ, and I'm a little torn as to what to do. Should have known that because of the reason. Well, region. Well, you didn't, so sucks to suck. Do better, scrub. Ow. My feetsies. Something I can do for you, stranger. Yeah, give me the Aether Current shard so I can be on my way. Beat me with a hammer, it's been that long. I was aiming to salvage the planks from this old hull, but she's giving me more trouble than I bargained for. Bit of a waste to leave all this lumber lying around. Not much call for seaworthy ships since the light ate up half the world, you understand? So I reckoned it would be better for a woodworker like me to put it to good use. You just said there's not much use for ships. Oh, you're taking wood from the ship. I'm dumb. You'll probably be sleeping when you finish work. Oh, Peachy, when you finish work, not only will I be sleeping, but even if I am awake because it's like the morning again or whatever, I will not be gaming because I'll be getting ready for work and it sucks. What? Okay, that just didn't connect. What's the thing? It could, but it could. Target's not in range. It could have been a dungeon unlock, right? It absolutely could have been a dungeon unlock. Like an optional dungeon. That should do the trick. Powdered fire crystals is the best thing for melting wood glue. Just pour in a little water and steam and she'll take care of the rest. This is the saddest thing ever. What's the saddest thing ever? Oh, the Maw of Toto. Oh, because of the ghosty girl, the girl and the... Wait, is that the one with the party and the squad and the girl dies or something? That one's so sad. The Sylph one. And You've lost me again, because I don't remember early ARR. I've done early ARR like maybe like 5 times. Because I've done it on several characters like an idiot, thinking I'd play like on alts and realizing actually no, that's too much effort. The 4th dungeon. I know the 4th dungeon, but I don't remember anything because I'm fudging. Actually, you know what I can do to freaking work out? 1,000 Moors Totorak. I don't even remember the story for this dungeon at all, if I'm being honest. Not a single clue. Now, I remember the bosses and the enemies and all that sort of stuff. I remember the layout. I remember all of that. I just don't remember the story. There are no optional dungeons before post from here on out. The underwater palace is lost. What underwater palace? Me like, what underwater palace? Wait, hold on. Once I get this conversation done, I'll have a look. But I think I know what you're talking about. The underwater one being Shishui of the Violet Tides? Nailed it. Also, I finally got Edge of Shadow and Flood of Shadow. Leia would be so proud she can call those things by their real names, even though she got them confused, and I yelled at her one time, because I'm a horrible friend. Oh, that's literally all that is, okay. You're looking for the Sylph Elder? Actually, I can't look for something that I don't know exists. Damage increase? Okay, I have got that. Potency 460. That's fudging huge. Hello? God dang. This is only 160. That's crazy. $160 versus 460 is quite a fudging drop. I don't know. Time to clock on and cry, but real quick, where am I up to in story? City of Final Pleasure. I think I'm trying to get into Yulmore, which is exactly what your alert notification thingy was. Pleasures. We think the city is really sus, Retsky, actually. Like, I personally, I think they're all cannibals. We don't have any confirmation on that yet. Oh, NA. Where am I up to in story on my NA character? Heavensward, I just got to Tail Feather, I think. Yeah, I just got to Tail Feather and I've been doing quests around here on my NA character. That's the wrong freaking. No, I know one's AoE, but I figured even the AoE one would be a little stronger than 160. Because, like, considering this AoE is 140 for everything. Like, this strongest AoE is, the strongest single target I have is 320, and then this goes into 460. You know, like, why is this not that much stronger than my Star Wars Soul? Like, it's not comparative, you know? Oh boy, Retsky. I think Peachy will catch up to you before you... Speaking of, I'm still getting that Final Fantasy Discord server set up, and hopefully, oh fudge, hopefully I'll find time this weekend to like make good progress on it and start like seeing if it's ready to invite people. I don't know. See, Peachy, have fun at work. Catch you later. Don't die, please. It would be very sad. Oh, it's them. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention once more when a day it's been for the folks of outdoor. I don't know why I'm giving them this voice. You're weird? Nah. You just had a plan and you focused on crafting and you did it. You did good. We've welcomed a peddler who made pearls from a plum, and now we've a place for a painter of a plum. You mean the painter? So the painter you just threw out? Jesse and James vibes? It very much isn't good. I'm getting not good vibes from them. But less where Jesse and James were like evil but incompetent. These guys are evil and competent. So it's like, it's worse. They're evil competence and they hide that they're evil, which is like not even much better. So come along and don't be slow. It's time to let your colors show. James was in the wrong profession. You're so right. James was like so good. I can paint portraits at least. Landscapes and still lifes are so rarely commissioned these days. I thought I spied some new faces in the crowd, but fortunate you should feel at ease around an easel. What proof have you of your prowess? Any masterpieces on your person? Sadly not. Everything I paint is soon sold. Such is the life of a working artist. I have only my brush to testify for me, though you will note it has seen no small amount of service. This is so true. I feel like James would be a great Pokemon breeder. Or just Pokemon carer? Pokemon daycare service? I don't know. It's like Serpaint, both old and new, a tool much loved and much used. Are they literally not even going to check his skill? Not a prop to be conjured on the hop. Very well, come with us and we'll put those talents to the test. Oh my god, it works. Am I coming too? They're probably not going to let me in though. And who is this hanger-on? Well, wisher or parasite? This is my assistant. She whose unfailing support allows my art to flourish. I'll go with her or not at all. Parasite then. We shall leave her fate in the hands of your new employer. It matters not a whit to us. And having filled our latest vacant space, we retire to your more sweet embrace. Oh mercy me, the Miol. We almost took our leave without leaving a loving token. We must empty the sacks ere we make our way back. Village Arceus. I am gonna be honest. I played it for like a couple of hours and then went, I don't like this game, and stopped. You haven't seen this many strange letters since you sent in that personal ad. I don't get it. I don't get it. But who's surprised and not me?
Redemption is beyond.
Oh, it's just meal, absolutely. But I like to call it a meal because it's spelled different to meal. So screw you.
The lament
Make
of
the
all
choices
but
here.
saints and fools, and the comfort of the lords and ladies of this accursed place.
Oh, well, I haven't seen it in many of the Pokemon movies.
Once they held fast against the madness, only to embrace the coming cataclysm and delight in the
I think the only one I've probably seen is the Mewtwo one, which is like one of the really first Pokemon movies that were made. I say really first. Why did I say really first? One of the first. Oh my god, this place looks horrible even inside. I thought the city would be much more cared for. Is that only once you get into the giant structure?
Perhaps in rapture they seek to lose themselves and the misery they share.
Entei's a pretty freaking cool Pokemon.
Or perhaps for them alone, the promise of eternal pleasure.
I don't know where I'd
really
rank it,
does hold
but
true.
it's up there. It's up there. Well. Oh my god, this place has Aether net shards. Welcome, welcome to the City of Final Pleasures. Feel free to weep at its magnificence. No, not even a single tear? Moving right along then. Place looks like trash. Our first task is to register you as residents. You know, make it all nice and official. We'll smooth the way, so you just need to put on your happy faces and head through the joyous hall. The Bureau of Immigration is in the first room on the left side of the passage. Declare your name and occupation in a nice, loud voice. The clerks will tell you where to go from here. Pay no mind to those folk off the side of the road. Much like the hopefuls in Gatetown, they haven't earned the right to enter the city proper. If, however, you enjoy basking in the envy of your fellow men, then by all means, take your time. But why waste another moment? Go, enjoy the beginning of your new life in paradise. Oh yeah, this is the main story, Yotsuki. The Bureau of Immigration. I suppose I better show ourselves willing for the time being. Well, do I have to? This place seems really sucky. Also, can we just talk about how they have a giant freaking gate? This huge, enormous, wonderfully crafted set of double doors only to ignore it with a tiny little door. Like, why? Why? Why do things do this? I don't like it. Actually, I'm gonna go back out and I'm gonna go grab these two as well. I don't know what that is, Otsuki. Even power like that. You're right, but that doesn't mean I like it. Grab the MRO keep over here. I have no clue what you're talking about. I'm so curious as to why these guys are even let across the bridge, because it seemed like it was a whole deal to even get let across the bridge, let alone to like get into the city. So why are these guys even here at all? I'm so confused. I thought Redsky was talking a suit of armor as in like one of the like statues that you just see in the fudging middle of the hallway that doesn't do anything. Like ones that aren't actual real suits of armor that aren't meant to be worn. Okay. Look guys, it's a joyous hall. Wow, isn't that crazy? See how this goes. Voices? No. Welcome to your more fortunate friends. May I have your names? I'm Alfno, an artist, and this is Mimily, my assistant. Yes, I was informed of your imminent arrival. We can forego the usual interview and begin processing your registration papers forthwith. Really? Now, citizens of Yulmore are divided into two classes. There are the free, who are blessed with the favor of Lord Vorthree, and the bonded, who welcome the employee of the free. So there are citizens and slaves. They literally could not make it more obvious. They called one of them free. And another bonded, like, they're not even hiding it. You'll be joining the ranks of the bonded. Your duties are to serve a patron in the capacity for which you were chosen. In your case, painting pretty pictures. Should your patron dismiss you for any reason, you must find another sponsor among the free or accept work as a general laborer. I see, and might you tell us something of the patron we are to serve? The two patrons, actually, Chai Nuz and Julia Chai, a Miss Dell couple whom most refer to as the Chais. They're both gentle souls, but I would ask you conduct yourself with respect and humility for your own sake as much as theirs. Slavery in this day, literally, in this day and age. Disgraceful, despicable, disgusting. Today's topic, slavery. What are our opinions on slaves, chat? I think we shouldn't have them. No slaves. Slaves are bad. Everyone should be free. And paid for their services. And also only work reasonable hours and have rights, etc., etc., etc. The end. Enslave the... I mean... Make them actually do work instead of just having the CEO title and sitting back doing nothing and getting billions of dollars. I mean... All in order, these are your registration documents. Take those papers next door and submit them to the clerk. Fudging words are hard. Once they've been stamped, you'll become Yulmoran citizens. Enjoy your new life in paradise. This is not a paradise. Make them actually work a 9 to 5 in front of the computer. Make them do... Before a rich person is allowed... Before a CEO is allowed to fire someone, they must work one single day in their role. And if they can do their job better than the person they're firing, then you can fire them. And only then. Maybe a day's too generous. Maybe like a week. A whole week in their role before you fire them. This way you're not able to fire more than 50 people in a year. You get a cap. You can only fire 50 people in 1 year's time. I think this is a flawless strategy that will have no drawbacks whatsoever. Who's with me? Let's make it the law. Oh my god, chat, they said papers, please. I didn't realize they were a fan of that amazing little indie game. Joke. But over here, Alphino artist, meanly artist assistant. To be employed in the service of Lord Chinas and Lady Dulia Chai. Oh, I already know this isn't going to go well. Yes, everything seems to be in order. Okay, thank God, never mind. Your registration is approved. I think it best we deliver you to the Chai residence before... Oh dear. Oh no, what's she smelling? You smell hideous. I guess we gotta go take a shower. Did you call here through a ditch? It's like an unholy miasma of dust and sweat and the musk of some unwashed beast. She's smelling adventure. Exactly. Proceed directly to the lousery next door and scrub yourself clean. Use whichever showers are free. After you've rinsed away the stench, you want to splash yourselves with this perfume liberally. Once you've made yourself presentable, then you may proceed to the residence. The guard by the stairs will give you the directions. Oh boy. Chat. It kind of makes sense. We haven't washed since Chat, when did... Have we ever washed in this game? I don't think we have. No, never, Retsky. Never. No, we don't... Slaves don't happen, guys. Yeah, but that was like so long ago. That was back in Realm Reborn. That was... Chat, they leave the fudging showers on constantly. They never turn these off. They're just constantly running. These are just constantly running? How dare you call me a stinky child? Uh-oh. I don't like how there's a cutscene here. You rinse yourself clean in the stream of water. Clothes and all, chat. I'm not paying the bill. It's a waste of water. It's environmental. It's out of respect for our environment and the resources that are absolutely being wasted right now. It's just bad. Oh, I need to apply the perfume. Right. Is it going to tell me to apply it again? Okay. Good. Alphino didn't even... If it was recycled... It takes time to recycle. A constant stream of water cannot possibly be recycled so fast that it renews itself as it's used. Right? Surely. You've showered and dressed already, have you? You clearly haven't. It is not... That is to say, it seems rather exposed for one's... Yeah, he hasn't. Hurry up and shower, stinky. Alize would have been drying her hair by now. Wouldn't she just? Very well. I shall endeavor to emulate her boldness then. Would she have been drying her hair? Is that not just the elemental planes, Retsky? Isn't that just literally the elemental planes though? Oh, he doesn't seem happy. That was bracing. I believe the lingering smells of the road have been successfully expunged, but way smaller. I see. What's your plan once you present yourself to your patron and realize that you have no idea how to paint? What are you doing then, Alphino? What do you do? What is your next step after they ask you to paint something and you realize, oh shoot, I don't know how to use a brush? It does sound like a pretty cool magic system. I forget. What do you mean I forget? Hush, leave me alone. If I've forgotten, I've forgotten. Don't yell at me. Okay, I'm easily upset. Bullying hurts. Don't bully people. You're looking to present yourselves to the Shires? Let me explain how the city is laid out. Imagine 3 layers, one on top of the other. This layer here is called the buttress. Above us is the understory, which the military had its headquarters, and above that you got the canopy, which is where the free citizens of Yulmore spend their days. So if you want to find your new patron, you'll need to keep climbing until you run outstairs and look for Grandame's parlor. They'll be in there like as not. And then what you want to do is oh, Alphino's just fudging left. Bully the streamer. Yeah, Beth, that is rude of you to say as a fellow mod. And you should be ashamed of yourself, probably. Most likely. In all circumstances. What? How did I miss? Oh, this. Oh my god. Why do you have to climb all the way upstairs just to go all the way downstairs? That is a poorly thought out freaking mechanic. Not mechanic, that's who designed this place? Climb up a bunch of stairs, and then if you want to get to somewhere, you actually have to go back down some stairs. Mitch, why? Why you like, why? We've moved on past that. The joke was old like 4 years ago. How are you doing, Mitch? I hope you're doing well. No, how are you? Hope you're doing well, Mitch. If you ever meet me, you're giving me a wedgie. Have you said that? Did that actually, is that the real reason you didn't birth? That's not the reason. You never would have. You would have never. You have said it, but I don't know if you will. Because I'm a nerd. So what? You're a nerd. You play fudging Dungeons and Dragons. You world build. You come up with character and lore and plot concepts. You play fudging MMOs. Who the fudge? What do you have no right to call me a nerd because you're also a nerd, you nerd. You have played D&D in the past. You were a DM. You were a dungeon master. According to the message engraved in the base, special permission is required to use this aetherite. What fudging BS? This is upsetting. Offensive. I can't believe this. All of this. Hey, you. Oh, no.
Oh, who's this then?
Are you the chai lady? One of?
Lord and Lady Chai, pray forgive our intrusion. I am given to understand you were in search of an artist.
Ah, you must be the new,
The new artist?
Oh, goodness me. What an adorable boy.
Oh, I don't like that.
That silken hair, those pearly cheeks. Oh, and you even smell wonderful, like a bed of flowers. I approve of this one, dearest. I am positive he will paint us the most delightful
They made a
pictures.
new model just for Julia Chai. Julia?
yes. Well, as long as he paints better than that talentless wretch we sent packing last.
I swear to God, if Alphino and Mimley are going to be surprised by this, they are not paying attention. I was going to say, this shouldn't surprise them. I put two and two together.
Wonderful.
They throw out an artist and suddenly the city's looking for an artist? Like, I wonder how the fudge that happened. Okay, Harris, how dare you say that about a god? The god isn't fat. The god is just how he is made. Okay?
Alphino, if it please you, my lady. And this is my assistant.
Please, call me assistant. Because you can't voice line your way around that. Also, I love how I'm just wearing like the biggest fudging weapon.
I've heard of folk bringing in family members, but this seems a bit irregular. Aren't you a little young to have a protege?
We are family in all but name, my lord. Though we share no blood, we have stood by each other through life's many challenges, resolved to prevail together or not at all.
They'd have to be. They would have to be.
Of all people, 'tis she who best understands my work. With her unique insight guiding my hand, the art I create is sure to satisfy your expectations.
I'm also his bodyguard. You see the giant sword in my back? Don't mess with him. I mean, it's so other people can't
Once
mess
the
with your
picture has begun,
wonderful
of course,
artist.
I shall have no need of constant encouragement. And so I wondered, rather than her being in your way, might it then be permissible for my assistant to explore the city she has so longed to see? Out of gratitude for her priceless contribution to my art,
I know, Harris.
I thought it
It's so
only
cool.
fair that I make this humble request on her behalf.
He's asking for a lot up front.
Oh, did you ever hear of such devotion?
Oh
Of
no,
course
not
your
fudging
assistant
Gavzen.
must have her wish. She shall be free to roam to our heart's content.
Really? Just like that?
Isn't
I mean, I
that
guess they're
right, darling?
quite generous. You can hear the double chins. Leave her alone.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course, dearest. Quite right.
I feel... Plot twist, he is also bonded to her. She asked for a husband one day, and he was let into the city. Chat. Our Dark Knight is now a higher level than our White Mage. We've done it. Wait, you have a Final Fantasy Gavson? I thought you were just saying your Gavson characters in like your Gavson D&D like NPC character you or whatever. Okay, 385, that's gonna be for this. Cool. Now you have the opportunity to experience Yulmore. I suggest you make the most of it. Explore the city top to bottom. In other words, I would start with the canopy and go from there. Try wandering around the market stalls, mayhaps. Such places are usually filled with colourful characters, only too eager to share local gossip with a friendly visitor. I would appreciate it, of course, if you could share any discoveries with me in turn. We should both learn as much as possible about our new place of residence. I do see Retski there. I don't... I think I've forgotten the middle part and why that was... I've forgotten the middle part. Can I use this now? I still don't have permission. Fudging. That annoys me because I can't fast travel here because Fudge is close. Briarwick. You didn't make him a Briarwick. Oh no. Hello there, fresh registrar. We seemed a little lost. It's lovely to make your acquaintance. Speaking of acquaintances, you wouldn't happen to run into my attendant in your wanderings. Big, strong lad, long hair, tied back. He was escorting me on a shopping errand when I realized I'd dropped my handkerchief, and now I've been waiting here all alone while you've been off searching for it. I'm not fond of being alone. If you see him, I'd be obliged if you could pass on this message. Forget the handkerchief and return to my side at once. You could look for him yourself. Or I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say, it seems like such a generic name, but I wasn't gonna, like, call you out on it. This is a luxury trader. Purchase luxuries. 25 million! For a mount! That is indeed a luxury. Oh my god, Retski? It's another one. They've made multiple. Oh my god! Chat, should we help him? Chat, do you think he might need a little, do you think he needs a little help? A really stupidly small mount? Oh boy. One day I will have enough girl to purchase that mount. Maybe. I'm not making any promises. Why do I have a Discord message? Is it important? Do I need to read it? Probably not. The answer is no, and I shouldn't have. I'm so sorry for interrupting stream. Doom, hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Your sleep schedule's struggling hard? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Doom. I don't know about you, Harris. Actually, I do know about you. No, I'm sorry, that is not Hildy. Sounds like a spoiler. Yeah, it's Ben Harris. Okay, I got 2 months in stream. It's 3:30 AM and you just woke up. Doom, you don't have to answer this question if you don't want to. I'm just curious. Do you have insomnia or is it literally just a horrible sleep schedule? Because I have quite a few people who do have insomnia, which is fine. I'm just curious as if you've screwed yourself up or if it's just how it is. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. I was trying to rescue my lady's handkerchief, you see. The wind must have blown it over the edge, but luckily it caught on something. I thought if I could just reach out far enough. You dummy. You risked your life for a scrap of cloth. It's not a scrap of cloth, not if it belongs to her. I'd risk my life and more to spare my mistress but a single moment of sadness. Do you not think she would be sad if you died? He's not opening his eyes and I'm concerned. Maybe he's blind. When I first came to Yormont, I thought of only improving my lot in life, but there was so much more to the city than wealth and plenty. There was no war here, no conflict. The residents all treat each other with warmth and respect. Is it warmth and respect, or is it forced out of fear and the law or something? I don't know. You're okay, Katham. You never have to apologize for missing any days of stream. Everyone else has to, but not you. No, I'm kidding. No one has to apologize. How have you been? I hope you're doing well. Also, laser caving rhythm and ties. Oh no. Yeah, that's fair, Doom. That sucks. I'm sorry. But you know what? For whenever you are awake, we're here to be maybe entertaining and maybe make you question why you even bother. Depends on the day. My mistress has been ever so kind to me. I can think of no other place in Kalusha where I could possibly be happier than leave Kalusha, go somewhere else. Gotten a bit carried away. I find it hard to stop when I start counting my blessings these days. You should come with me to meet my lady. Once she hears of your deed, you'll be witness to her generosity firsthand. Unless her generosity is 25 million gil. Oh, shot because he was reflecting. Spoilers. You'd ask for 8 hours of uninterrupted hours. You'd ask for 8 hours of uninterrupted hours of sleep because you had to say hours twice just for clarity. So it's hurting. Oh no, Kathom. I hope it's just a sore throat and not like a sickness or something. Beyonce's night shift, so on her off days you try and hang out. Ah, yeah, that also probably doesn't help too. Night shift would, I feel like night shift would suck. You have to rest during the day, so you don't get time to go out and do things with people. So you only have like, yeah, because you have to be working at night, and then nights are lonely too because you just got like your work, and that's depending on how many people are also doing night shift. It just sounds like a really lonely time. You don't plan your sentences? I mean, who does? Really? You've had to steal earplugs from, wait. Oh, for the dogs barking. Okay, I was like, what relevance is that? I missed a message. That makes sense. That makes sense. 3 different dogs barking from 6 to 10. Imagine if you could just slam the law down on the dogs. Just be like, oi, dog, no barking. It's illegal. We'll sue you for 12 doggy treats. And then they shut up because I don't want to lose their doggy treats. You're welcome. That's my idea. If anyone wants to use it, just credit me. I saw you were playing a lot of Save Stars. It does seem like an interesting game, and I wonder if like it's something I might want to like look into, but probably not. My tenant told me everything. I'm so grateful you were there to offer your assistance. Please, as a reward, you may lose the Aetherite. Something. That'd be nice. I have seen Full Metal Alchemist, Katham. You know this. You've made this joke several times. We've been there, done that. Also, it's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is the better one, actually. I haven't seen the original one, but I know that Brotherhood's the one that people are meant to watch because Alchemist completely goes off the rails. You like dogs until they open their mouths? Edward? Oh wait, maybe it's Redsky that kept making the joke. Someone kept making the joke. I don't remember. As if you'll remember go watch the live action. Never have I ever once been told to watch the live action and the live action ended up being good. Well, actually, One Piece. I immediately ate my words on that one. Yeah, no, don't worry, Redsky. I immediately backtracked. I immediately backtracked on that. Don't worry. Yeah, it must have been Redsky I was thinking of, because there was someone else who would make the same joke, Katham, as you just did. Like, oh, speaking of dogs, you'd love Full Metal Alchemist because it has a dog in it or whatever. Like, I've heard that from one person repeatedly. I assumed it was you because you made that same joke. I think it may have been Redsky. Or it could have been someone else entirely. I don't know. That's your first reference? Then who the fudge was it? It was one of you mischievous people too. Like, it wasn't just like any generic friend of mine. Like, I remember the person making it, and like in my mind, I'm like, they're the mischievous friend. They're one of my mischievous ones. Unfortunately, I seem to have a few of those, and now I can't pinpoint who it is. Japanese cartoon. Okay, Rutsky. Okay. I understand that you're baiting here, but I will take the bait myself and say, don't bait people. That's rude. Unlock the new called. Hello? Hello? $150. What do you mean? Yeah, I've heard really good things, K-Thame, like really good things. May happen in other society have different standing with breed prejudice or resentment, but in your more most glorious measures in place to avert such unpleasant. Are you sure? That measure requires that the free surrender their fortunes. Upon registration, all of our property, financial, intellectual, otherwise, is given over to the city. Really? They don't own any city? So any city. They don't own any property. They give it all to the city? That's wild. In exchange, they provide with ample funds and commodities to live a life of pampered luxury. But how? Wait, you picked up someone to play D&D, but they refused to read the book, and you had to do things for them. Look, okay, I'm not going to attack him specifically because autism can come in all different shapes, sizes, it's whole spectrum. Completely understandable for that, right? However, if you're not, like, that is part of playing D&D. If you don't want to read the books and make your own character and do the hard work, then maybe D&D isn't the hobby for you, and you shouldn't be putting that on all the other players you're trying to join a session with to play for the first time, rather than getting people who are familiar with you and are accepting that's your type of style. Specifically, I don't know, I stumble over my words on a fudging daily basis, K-Fan, leave me alone. Sometimes I have a bit of a W problem, okay? Trust fund adults. Oh, fudge, it's ad time? I was not paying attention. Yes, no, look, honestly, I don't know if I said it right. I don't know if I said it wrong. I don't know. I very well could have said that. Sometimes I do say my words with W's. I'm fudging... I used to have a really big problem with that in, like, primary and high school. Not so much these days, but it does slip out occasionally. Punished by ads. It's okay. I'm gonna take a step back. I'm gonna have a walk. Maybe have a little snack. There's a reason you set up ads with keywords. Wait, what do you mean? Keywords? I have no clue what you're talking about. Anyway. Oh, you mean Reddit ads. Sorry. I thought you were talking about Twitch ads, and I was like, what does this have to do with my Twitch ad running? No, I agree with you there. You need to, when you do that sort of thing, you need to put something in the middle to make sure people actually read your thing, right? Anyway, I'll be back in like 2 minutes after these ads are done. I'm gonna go have a lolly, I don't know. Chat, I'm back, but Redsky going off is like so entertaining. I'm just gonna sit here and like continue to eat while Redsky just like absolutely loses his mind. Because I'm enjoying this. Redsky, please do regale us with more stories of your D&D nightmares. That sounds like such a cool character that you should bring back for another campaign. Okay, I haven't touched Wordle in ages, Kathan, but you know what? I'm going to do Fudging Wordle right now. I won't have it up on stream because I'm going to do it on my phone, but I'm going to do the Fudging Wordle. Just because I want to see how difficult it really is. Gretzky? To be clear, I have no problem with Wordle, I just haven't done it in like so fudging long. What do you mean I have to watch an ad? Okay, here we go. I know how to play Wordle, okay? Everyone knows how to play Wordle. If you don't know how to play Wordle, then I don't know what the fudging tell you. I don't know what that is, so probably not. God, I haven't played Wordle in ages. What's a good starting word? Fine, let's go with slide. No, ooh, no E. No, okay. You judge stadium food. What does that mean? How do you judge stadium food? What? Oh my god, what the hell is this word today? On the 4th of July was the only food you got in America and all of it was terrible. What do you mean? Okay. Food you can buy during football games. Okay. Right. So am I hearing that... Just try it. So, okay, you vote what you'd pick as best. So is that literally like, is it basically judging based on what everyone else votes as well? So like, it's like a survey thing and you have to guess what other people do? Or is it just, okay. So you have to pick what other people thought was better. That sounds kind of interesting. I'm on my 5th guess and I have no freaking idea what it's gonna be. I have like very few letters left. I'd like to point out I know where the U is. There is an M somewhere. And then there's either a P, Y, J, F, V, X, or Z. Every other letter does not exist. You've been sucked back in this photo. I saw you posting about it. I was curious. I was wondering like if you were gonna like share more about it because even though I don't play SWTOR anymore, I haven't touched it in a while. I still like I like the game and I like hearing about people playing it. Like I've got nothing against it. I've just taken a break. So do tell. What is your character? What do you play? Are you doing the base game? Are you doing the expansions? Don't spoil the expansions though, because I have not played the expansions. I've only played the base stories, but I've played all 8 of them. Show the screen. As I said, it's on my phone. I can't really show you, but this is how bad it's looking. I know this does not help. I know that is very unhelpful to all of you, but like, look how many letters are gone. It's not good. Wait, break out the iPad. You had to draw an idea. You had, oh, please do tell. Surely that's not a word. Holy shoot! Chat. I got it on guess 6. I got it on guess 6. We've done it. We did it. Anyway, I may not have beaten you, K-Therm, but I didn't fail the Wordle, which puts me in the upper 23%. Oh no, wait, 23% failed it? Wait, 23% failed? You're saying it's hard. I thought you meant like only 23 people succeeded. 23% is such a low fail rate. What do you mean? That's such a low fail rate. You tricked me. You tricked me. Usually like 95%. Really? Jeez, Wordle got easy, man. Wordle used to be tough before the New York Times grabbed it and populated it with their easy words. Sorry, anyway. What was the word? For those of you who don't want to be spoiled with the Wordle, too bad, it's jumpy. Just a little jumpy. And I'll have a look later, Retsky. Unless you're saying I have to do it right now on stream when I'm in the middle of my Final Fantasy 14. I did literally fudging do a Wordle, but yeah, okay. Your Sith warrior, you've been slowly turning your Sith light and giving her morals against her will. I love playing storylines in SWTOR where the opposite arc fits really well. The Jedi Knight, I think I started a dark side, it didn't really work. Sith Warrior though, Doom, my absolute favorite story in SWTOR is Light Side Sith Warrior. Light Side Sith Warrior is the fudging best story, I swear to God. I don't care about all you people saying Imperial Agent's the best story. Like, okay, yeah, Imperial Agent is a fantastic story. Absolutely one of my top, like, absolute top ranked. But Light Side Sith Warrior, so good. Sorry. Do it now. You stopped. Oh yeah, I did stop to do Wordle. Okay, fine. We'll look up fudging Scrandle. I don't know if I can get this to display on my stream because oh, maybe I can. I just don't want to. Just going. Just hit the fake suspension. Okay, don't tell me anything. Because I haven't. Yeah, I know it's just a browser. It was more so like I don't know how I'm gonna get this to display without. Plays the redeemable. Well, technically it was a redeemable bad girl. Also, she wasn't redeeming anything. I played her as always being light-sided. So it was more such of, it was more of a, I've been brought up by the Sith because I've been trained, because that's how the Sith work. They bring you in, they give you their training, but she was always against it, and she's always decided she was just going to become a Sith just so she can change things on the inside, change the Empire to be the better. She wanted to make the Empire good rather than evil. Kind of like the Popularis in Gallia, in the Gallian Empire. The Popularis, they're just sort of born there, but they want to actually like make peace. They want to do the right thing. Anyway, let's see if I can get this freaking record. Did I get rid of the browser source? I might hold the phone. I got rid of the browser. Okay, fine. We'll add a new browser caption. Okay. Oh wait, no, I don't want to add a browser source. I'm silly. I've forgotten how to freaking play capture. Really don't. Budget. Capture method. What do you mean capture method? Select the. Okay. Let's make sure that I hide everything I don't want everyone to see, like all of my freaking tabs. Okay. Well, this is. Hold on, chat. Sorry, hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. There we go. This is it. I don't know literally anything about this, but it's fine. It's whatever. I also have not like moved it or adjusted it or anything, so whatever. I know nothing about this, so why is it not? It's not even like the right resolution. Whatever. Fudging. I don't. Good enough. It's good enough. What do I do? Play daily? The thrilling daily game of food comparison? What is this? Each item has a percentage rating as decided by social media polls. Chat. We're just gonna take a quick break from Final Fantasy for whatever this thing Retsky is. So each meal is featuring a football game. Okay. No idea what half of these things are. Short rib, I don't know what the popcorn chicken waffle fries, that's gotta match it. That's, yeah, absolutely the best one. Korean barbecue chicken ruffle cone or buttermilk chicken, but oh, they both sound good. They both sound so good though. Really? 26%? Maybe I just like burgers way too much. Blame it on Vet. Your sister begrudgingly growing fond of her and her sarcasm got worse since she got Jason. Oh, I love that. I love that. Chicken halloumi souvlaki or bacon cheese fries. That just looks like, it looks very unhealthy. Chicken tikka and mint yogurt wrap or chicken and chips. Even I'm priced too, yeah. Like, look, £8.50 for, like, this is like, whatever. I mean, that still looks good, but it's also like, you're not getting much for it. I don't know. Ooh. Gourmet? Sorry, guys. This is gourmet? Nah. Absolutely not. Sausage, chips, sausage! Yeah, look. This is so silly. Mini pizza, loaded fries. Look, this is so cheap though, but loaded fries. This is actually quite cool. I do like this. Hot dog topped with cheese. I mean, it's cheap, but what the yeah, why are both... Like, this one doesn't look like, you know, £7 is a lot, right? £7 is a lot, but what in the world is this? No, I love the Sith Warrior story. You're making me want to play it again, to be honest. Really? That looks so much better than that. Okay, we'll go back to the 4th of July one, okay? Just for Retsky. Because it sounds stupid. Is it 2025? Okay, chat, let's have a... What the fudge? Why is so much onion? And this has no... Yeah, look, honestly, you're picking between, like, a rock and a hard place. Like... I'm biased because I don't drink. Pizza slice. At least this one you're getting a slice of pizza. The fudge is this? This was a joke, right? Like, they actually just decided to pick the worst foods at once, right? $42.50 for this? I mean, look, whatever, they're both bad. No price data. Mystery? Why the not? Chat, I'm... $18 for that? $32.50 for that? And remember, these are in pounds, so like, what's $32.50 in pounds? I need to know. $32.50, sorry, euro. No, pounds, that is pounds. That's fudging 67 Australian dollars. That's what, 30 odd, 35 Australian dollars? What the fudge is this ripoff? That is 67 bucks for this? Chicago style hot dog. Why is that larger than the hot dog? Bacon on a stick, this is just cancer. Oh God, look, at least with this I can take out the pickle. This is so bad. God. They had to have done this as a joke, right? Like, they had to have picked the absolute worst options. This is, okay, we've seen this one before. My goodness. Yeah, it's so painfully expensive and weird, but like, this is like... This here is like 25 bucks for a slice of pizza. This here is 30 bucks, but like, at least it looks better. Yeah, so anyway. I think we've seen what we came here to see. Jesus. Oh boy. Anyway, thanks for coming to our little sidetrack, wordled, scrandled, fudging, what the fudge. Thank you for being here. I apologize to everyone who left because they wanted some amazing Final Fantasy and I got distracted, as I always tend to do. But you know what? We're back now, and if you missed out, then you missed out. You missed out. I feel like that's something I'm going to look at more because that's so silly. I'm going to show my friends that at work tomorrow, Redsky. I'm showing my friends at work that tomorrow. That's fantastic. Being liberated from the concern of earning coin has an almost miraculous effect on people's outlook. There are no rivals to compete against, only fellow residents with whom to enjoy a tranquil existence. So this is funny. They're basically communists with slaves? Socialists with slaves, actually, because they don't have any money. So they're socialists with slaves? I'm a little confused. If you'll excuse me, I must see what the markets have to offer as a reward for return of my handkerchief. And I've not forgotten you, of course, our courageous messenger turned rescuer. Okay, are you gonna give me the aether fudging thing? Absolutely do. Abso-fudging-lutely, please do. But like, only if you want to. Wait, which fudging? What did I just don't. Okay, cool. Actually, I do want to know what this full outfit looks like without the transmogs. Sorry, the glamour. It looks pretty cool, actually. I kind of really like that. That's neat. That looks cool. Anyway, so I'm immediately overriding it with... Which one was it? 15? Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at this sketch idea thing. Oh, you haven't sent it yet. That was K-Therm sending me messages. My apologies. Oh, let's talk of relying on the bonded, and I haven't given it... Oh, there it is. Haven't given a thought as to what your duties might be. I hope I haven't interrupted your work on Julie. Damn. You cannot be making me want to play SWTOR again. You can't. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that. Tour the city, is it? And you really must visit the Beehive. It's always buzzing with activity. Ahem, local humor. See, my problem... Okay, my problem with SWTOR, right? What if you play it again? No, my problem with SWTOR isn't so much SWTOR itself. It's the fact that it took fudging ages to get OCE servers. So by the time we got OCE servers, I already had everything over on NA, right? Which is fine. Except for the fact that, unlike Final Fantasy XIV, SWTOR has a really, really quick global cooldown. And I think it's still... Doom, you'll have to remind me because it's been a while since I played. Does it still have like off global cooldown abilities that you're expected to like weave in? Obviously not as many as Final Fantasy, but it still has them, right? So it's very hard to... With, I think it's like a 1.5 second global cooldown or something. It's quick. When you have ping and a quick global cooldown with off global cooldown abilities, the game, you feel the lag. You absolutely feel the lag of that game in NA. And it sucks. Because everything I have is on the North American server. I have my guild on the North American server. I have all my characters, all my legacy abilities on the North American server. I did a free transfer to the OCE server when they first introduced that. So I was able to take a lot over with me. And I think a lot of the legacy stuff came over too. The problem is the servers are dead. And I still played more on the North American server for streams and all that sort of stuff. So I still don't have everything on the OCE server. I just really feel trapped because the ping and the gameplay feels smoother in OCE. But everything I have is over in NA, including all my friends, the guild, everything. But the problem with that is the lag makes it unplayable. And it sucks. And so I panic every time I want to return to it because it's either difficult to play with lag or feels really lonely and I'm missing half my content. And I don't like either of those. So I don't. Anyway, I'll probably get back to it at some point. I tend to rotate through all my MMOs. Hey fam. Hey fam, you haven't been here all stream. Thank you for the fourth. Congrats on being fourth. A lady by the name of Tistabai usually has a seat near the entrance. She'll gladly speak with you on any number of topics assuming you find yourself in a good side. Just give me the aether. I want to use the aetherite. I want to use the aetherite. Also, what I really hate about, well, not what I hate. Okay, it's a dislike about SWTOR. I love how each class mirrors each other. The problem is I really love using Sith lightning abilities and stuff, except for the fact that the class that has all the really cool lightning abilities is a ranged class with a lightsaber. And I hate playing lightsaber ranged classes because it's like, why do I have the lightsaber? It's meant to be a melee weapon. So it just sort of doesn't feel right. But all the really lightning-y like attacks feel so good on that class, on the Sith Sorcerer, right? So it's my Sith Sorcerer is my favorite aesthetically, but Jedi Knight is my favorite, or Jedi Guardian is my favorite in terms of its rotation and abilities, but they don't look as cool. So I'm over here. So I'm also over here like, I want to do the really cool looking lightning abilities, but I prefer the melee class, and it sucks twice because the Sith Warrior melee doesn't have a single lightning ability, and it hurts. I will do Doom. I absolutely will. If I do feel like playing it again, I will definitely send you a message. It might also be like good motivation for me to play, but you know. Welcome to the Beehive, my little drone. Seeking the sting of excitement to liven up your day. We had a solid 2 minutes of gameplay. Not even. The fudge is chat time. I have a fudging chat time report. What does that even mean? This is the first I'm seeing this. And I put that there. 2,000. What? What? Since when the hell have I ever had that reward? That's so pointless. Because I constantly do that on like, on a regular basis. I really have that. Chat, this isn't even chat time. I have a breakdown. I am confused. I don't know what's going on. When have I ever, why do I have to, I need to remove this because I will do that on a daily basis at least 5 times a stream anyway. It isn't anything new. I've had several breakdowns in my life, especially through uni. Oh boy. For those of you guys who don't know much about me, do you get a refund? No, because I am giving you the 5 fudging minutes of chat. You're going to enjoy it and you're going to fudging suffer. I am a duck! I want to thank you for the follow, I really do, but I don't know if I can say that. If I say that, I will never hear the end of it. But thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. I forgot what I was going to say. That follow threw me off. Let's put some shrimp on the barbie. No! Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I don't have a response to that, honestly. Yeah, I did a super easy undergrad followed by a super easy postgrad. No, okay, yes, that is what I was saying. So, okay, so my actually, K-Tham, you joke, but my postgrad was well, it wasn't even a postgrad, it was another undergrad, but absolute breeze compared to biomedicine. For those of you who don't know what my second degree was, it was the fudging law degree. The law degree was a breeze. That's not to say law is easy, but biomed is just another fudging level. You come out of biomed and like a challenge, there are no challenges to life anymore. You can do everything. You can do anything. Anything. Anyway, my point that I was initially making was I had so many actual mental breakdowns during my biomed degree, it ruined me. So yeah, me having a breakdown, nothing new. I think I probably had my first breakdown during biomed, and then my second and my third and my fourth, and my last breakdown during biomed as well. It was a rough 4 years. The concept of the sketch is your warrior and the 2 romance options she's shown interest in. Oh, I love that. Actually, Doom, do you want me to show it on stream too? Because I can do that. See you, Vertsky, good luck in Valorant, good luck in being the carry. If you don't carry, I'm gonna have to punish you with like a timeout or something. I wouldn't do that, actually. Said no one in our course. Literally, how the fudge has it only been 2 minutes of chatting? This makes no fudging sense. Okay. Chat, you're about to see Where the fudge is my overlay for... Do I just... Oh, no, okay. Okay, so this is what Doom sent in the... This is Doom's sketches. Actually, by the way, I don't think I mentioned it. It looks really good. Did you send it in... I'm fudging blind. I can't find the freaking channel you sent it in because I'm blind. Oh, there it is. Okay, chat. This is the sketch Doom sent. It actually looks super cool. Oh, you meant that no one said it was easy. No, I know. You're saying it's easy. Said no one ever because no one fudging thought it was easy because it wasn't. Okay, let's see how this looks. Yeah, okay. So this is what Doom drew, which looks super freaking cool. I can only assume, which I imagine would be very correct. I can assume that the middle is your Sith character, and then the left and right are the romance options. That would make sense, actually. That looks so cool. I saw that and I was Doom, when you sent that, the moment I saw it, I was like, man, I want to play SWTOR. Quinn and Lana. Quinn from fudging the Imperial Inquisitor story? Actually, no, don't spoil it. No spoilers. No spoilers. I still haven't played the expansions. No spoilers. No spoilers. Also, Lana is in the... Is that the Sith that went... Is that the evil Sith that keeps on trying to, like, fight you and, like, spoil your plans, but she actually just sucks and you keep beating her every time? Is that Lana? It's been a while. So where those third-year subjects are meant to burn students out so med would feel like a brush of feather and it wouldn't crash out there? I don't know, because the moment I finished biomed, I was like, I am not doing med, and I dipped. Actually, that's partially a lie. I worked out I didn't want to do med and science in the second year of biomed. I don't actually know if I told you this at the time, Kathan, but second year was when we were doing like anatomy and fudging cells of molecular biology. For those of you who don't know, the two hardest subjects in the course, because they were each double subjects with double the credit points. But don't you worry, we had double the amount of lectures and double the amount of assignments in that same fudging span of time. That's right, it wasn't a subject that was taking place over a whole year. It was a double subject taking the place of a single semester. And they justified it by saying it's worth 2 of your subjects and 2 of your credit points, so you actually have 1 less subject to put in more effort into the big subject. Except it was like the fudging effort of like all your entire 4 subjects while you're still juggling 2 other freaking things. Okay, fam, I almost failed anatomy. I got 52% for the unit. Fudge anatomy, fudge cellular and molecular biomedicine, they can fudging die in a hole. It was those subjects that made me go, I don't want to do this for my career. I don't want to do this, but I'm almost done. I put in blood, sweat, and tears into passing. I'm gonna see it through. And then I failed genetics. I retook genetics and passed like much better, but like the mental breakdown happened there. It happened there, and it got me. So Quinn is one of the companions you get in early game warrior. Oh, no, you know what? You're right. I thought you got it as the Imperial agent. You're right. I got mixed up. Listen, Kathan, you can oh my god me all you want, but look where I am now. I am a practicing lawyer. Chat, take this as your motivation. Failure isn't the end. Failure is a learning experience. You can fail something. You can actually straight up fail. And it's not over. You can still pass your degree. You can still do really well. I think I got like about 70 for the entire degree, which I think by that university standards, which I'm not going to out myself what uni I went to, was just about, I think it's a distinction, which is fudging bonkers, by the way. Their grading system is messed up. But you can fail and still be super successful. You can fail at stuff and still come out the other end as a lawyer or a doctor with a fudging full-on degree, with a fudging bachelor's, with like, it isn't the end. The only thing that will spell the end of whatever you want to do is you giving up. So don't give up. Anyway, chat time was over a minute ago. I can go back to the game now. Oh no, it's more than a KK Sam. I very much, what's the word? When you bundle yourself up and never leave and you kick out your surroundings. and you can still be well. You're not a failure, Kathan. What did I say? Never give up. You're welcome. I can tell in a glance from folk how new to our happy colony. Anyway, long story short, my whole point is we're talking about mental breakdowns, and I said I went through a big mental breakdown, failed some subjects, everything was hell, I was depressed, I had anxiety, I got diagnosed with things, and we're okay. We're okay, and we're thriving. And that can be you, if you don't give up. Anyway, the motivational speech will be $60 for each of you. I don't know. Why don't we play some cards to set you at ease? A quick game of high or low. It's simply a matter of guessing who was the bigger hand. Oh, chat, I'm gonna fail this. If you win, I'll grant you a single favor within reason. Chat, I'm gonna lose. I'm bad at, oh boy. Let's play. Let's play a game of high and low. The scariest moment was you getting 54 out of 55% in a core subject whose last ever running was when you took it. Oh, so you would not have been able to repeat it. Wait, why the fudge was a core subject not gonna repeat? What would have happened if you failed it? What would have happened if you failed it? They'd just go, oh, you failed the core subject and we're not running it again. You failed the whole degree. Like, what the fudge is that logic? 3 cards for you, 3 cards for me. You flip one of yours over and I flip 2 of mine. What? I should have read the rules. The degree was getting shut down. Really? That's rough. Okay, you've gotten... See, here's the difficulty, right? Like, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 7. I've got a 6. You've got a 7 and an 8. Now, you could roll a 1 and I could roll like 2 9s. I'm just gonna say mine's gonna be lower. Oh my god, I think I nailed it. Your card's up to 18 and I have... We win, chat. We win. We're the last 3 people who graduate? That's crazy. You think there's only one of each card? Oh! Yeah, again, I should have read the rules. But I guessed right anyway. I'd usually concede defeat at this point, but what do you say to a rematch? One more win and we'll talk about that favor. Oh boy. Oh, you're kidding. This is how you get us. Okay, what are the rules? The deck holds 9 cards with the pictures printed representing numbers 1 through 9. Each appears only once. Okay, cool. Easy peasy. That actually makes it so much easier because now we know it's 1 through 9. I really should have read the rules. Okay, easy peasy. Oh, mine's higher. Mine is so much higher. Rant about card games? There's really not much to rant about. I think they can be a ton of fun. There are so many fantastic card games that are out there and so many that aren't really so great. But here's the thing, and I feel this way about a lot of different hobbies and just everything in general. Because the extent of human imagination and creativity and the amount of games and game rules people can make are near limitless, you might find that 90% of all card games in the world absolutely suck. Obviously, I'm pulling that number out of thin air. It doesn't actually exist. 90% of card games in the world could be absolutely abysmal, sucky, just the worst things ever made. But the last 10% that exist might be absolutely fantastic, and as far as card games go, you only really need a small amount that are really fun and enjoyable to have enough that you like, right? And B, 10% of card games that exist are probably still hundreds to hundreds is really thousands upon thousands of different card games, right? And you can apply that logic with like all sorts of things. Think of video games. Look through the entire fudging Steam library as an example. That's right. I want you to look through all the tens of thousands of Steam games in the Steam store page. Anyway, you could look at all of those. 90%, well, maybe 90% is harsh. A good lot of them are trash. They are games that no one's ever heard of. I mean, they might be really good. There might be some fantastic gems in there, but a lot of them will also be really abysmal. My point being, it doesn't matter how many bad things exist. You could have thousands of bad things, but as long as you have a few good gems and they're plentiful enough and well known enough for people to know them, experience them, be willing to play them with other people, as long as they are popular enough, those few good things will carry an entire genre. And that's why you can't get me to rant about card games generally, because just like everything else, there are so many good, there are so many bad, and it really depends. But overall, love card games. There's your rant. You're welcome. Your fave card game is a really obscure one called Rat Cat. What is that? What is that? Anyway, I call hi because you got absolutely destroyed. Like, when you roll a 1 or a 2, and then it doesn't matter if you get the 9. I've already got an 8. Like, I just win. I wonder if this is actually randomized or if it's like, if it's meant to be easy. Victory is yours as a prize. Please give me the Aetherite. I will literally take the Aetherite. Whisper in my ear and don't be shy. That's all? How wholesome, but if knowledge is what you want, then that is what you shall have. In my humble estimation, the most wondrous thing about this town is how safe we are from the Sin Eaters. Is your knowledge literally just, we're safe? Ha 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 ha! Rat-a-tat-cat. You're not rat-a-rat, rat-a-tat. What is that? They say Lord Velthoy was born with the power to command the Sin Eater. Whoa, that's big. It's a fun memory game based on cats and rats. Hey, probably could have guessed the rats and the cats part. What was the thing you wish to know? If your itch still needs scratching, you might get a few words out of a Tharn over there. There's not that merry guy likes more than the sound of his own voice. Okay. Chat, we're finally playing the game. I'm so sorry. What's that? New to Yulmore, you say? Early has arrived and already you're looking to peel away the layers of mystery. I'm all for chatting, but you need to slow down and enjoy your life, my friend. I'll tell you what, you hop up on the stage and give us a dance. I don't want to dance in this establishment. It kind of looks a little like I'll be judged. Dance monkey. Hi, Don. How are you? Am I meant... There's nothing to click on here. Oh my god, is it literally I can just dance without having to click on anything? That's crazy. Yes, I hope you're doing well, Don. Welcome in. Oh, I'm jumping. I mean, I'm coming down to talk to you. Now that was a show. You're welcome to climb up on stage anytime. No. So what was it you wanted to ask me? Something about our fair city? Well, I can tell you it wasn't always as peaceful as it was today. You all more an army may be the very essence of military might, but even our forces saw grievous losses in the war against the Sin Eaters. Things changed for us around 20 years ago when the old ruler's son came to power. See, that's sus. He's got his way with the Eaters, turns them docile as house cats. I wouldn't be exaggerating to say they become something of an ally to Yulmore, no longer an enemy to be feared. Maybe I wasn't so incorrect with thinking that they were cannibals. Maybe they're not cannibals. They get new people in and then feed them to the Sin Eaters. Anyway. That's all I got. Okay, let's go say hi to Ifana. I really stumbled over my words that time. Where'd Alphen go? Oh, that was bad. Sure thing, Doom. I'll have a look later. You returned so soon? You needn't have hurried back. You're Alphen knows you have to put brush to canvas. I cannot rush good art, I'm told. Or good artists, apparently. Finally? What's going on? Oh, he's here. Wait, he's in his old suit? Sort of? It's kind of different. I like it. I prefer this. I put together an ensemble out of the garments you chose. Is this satisfactory? Goodness gracious me, that last outfit was precious, but this makes you look positively dashing. You truly are a handsome boy. However, am I to decide? Wow. I don't recall this part of the artistic process. Exactly, the lad is an artist, dear. It's not a dress-up doll. It's about time we set him to work for the reason we called him here. Must we? Oh, I do love a good painting, but I thought since we were enjoying ourselves so thoroughly. Well, that is to say, as long as he has no say in this relationship. Just make sure you give the lad time to prepare. We know who'll be upset if he's not ready to paint at a moment's notice. Oh? Shall we pick up some jewelry? They don't seem so horrible. I am a little cautiously curious about what the dude said. You know he'll be upset if we don't get him started. There is someone above them. That's why they're so cheery and happy. But there's someone up there. That's the danger. Anyway, they're gonna go pick out jewelry. I don't know why. Such a funny copy. I kind of like them. I thought they were gonna be the concerns about like, oh, we better not mess up around them. Like they're gonna be pretty bad. Like they're gonna be evil. No, they're chill. They're not the issue. I'm realizing. Maybe, possibly, probably. Possibly? Did I say possibly? Whatever. Whatever. Nature has a very particular sense of beauty, and apparently that extends to how she dressed while painting. But this obsession of hers works in our favor. The time I spend indulging these distractions is the time you can continue your explorations. For this excursion, I'd like you to delve into the layer below us and sniff about the military headquarters. I'm sure the understory has its own tale. What quest level is it? Oh, this is still level fudging. Am I still doing level 70 quests? Ebus. I thought it'd at least be up to level 71 by now. That's crazy. Okay. Let's get some information. I just want to drop. Actually, please tell me this is the understudy. Okay, it is. Understory? Why do I thought it was the... What? I thought it was the understudy. It's still quite low. Okay. Oh my god, chat. It's Chadrick. Kind of a funny name, I don't know. Weeping Warbler. I don't like how these doors look like prison cells. Anyway. You're one of the bonded, aren't you? Like me. Oh, she seems very not happy. Please, I need your help. My throat. I can't sing anymore. I've been making excuses, but it's not getting any better. If my patron thinks of no use of him, then... I need you to sneak out to the derelicts and describe my condition to Thorich. Here's a list of my symptoms and a hunk of meal to pay for his medicines. Please, I have no one else to turn to. Oh. Oh. Well, this is just really sad now. It seems that every really good, I don't know, person. There's a really bad person. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, whatever. Here, this girl has symptoms. Coughing, hoarse, hard to swallow, feels like something's there, sore throat. A cure for an alien voice, is it? No medicine will cure this. Methinks your songbird has a lump in her throat. It must be cut out, excised, and then even then her voice may never heal completely. Dude, you are no doctor! Who are you? You look so suspicious. Will they kick her out from the nest, I wonder, or simply silence her chirps? You didn't know? One of the many hopefuls who enter the city, very few are ever seen to leave, even as corpses. You might see one or two fortunate fools heard from the balconies, but the rest gone. Cannibalism fed to the sin eaters. One of the two. I'm calling it. The town of nightmares it is, not for these ships, right? Oh, no, no. I'm content to scurry around down here and nibble on the crumbs which fall from the table. This consultation is over, you have my verdict, and I have my meal. Good day. Sorry, Singer, you're gonna die. Like, that's really what we're gonna go back to her with. Sorry, you're done. You're done. Did you get my medicine? I'm so sorry. Dude said go die in a hole. Quite literally. So that's it. What am I going to do if I can't sing? Uh-oh. There you are, my sweet canary. Have you been crying again? Don't tell me your voice is still not on the mend. Oh, generous sir, have mercy. I've done all I can, but even the apothecary said... Oh, no. I really hope he's really nice to her. So you've been suffering all this time? I'm sorry, my pet. I hadn't realized your affliction was this grave, but you needn't fret. I'll not reward your hours of trilling by casting you out into the street. Oh, thank God. You're too kind, sir, but what use am I if I cannot sing? I fear that they have become more burden to you than treasure. And I shall have a word with Lord Vorthree and arrange for your ascension. Oh no, guys, I think it just clicked for me. They're all scared that they're gonna get thrown out, so they do their absolute best to do really well. And then all the free citizens probably think that if they do really well and if they want to be free, that they will give them their freedom. Probably. That they'll let them go free, they'll say they were a really good bond and now they deserve it. And so they talk to Lord Vorthri. And Lord Vorthri probably doesn't give them their fudging freedom at all and they end up dead. Or whatever the fudge that I haven't worked out what they do with them yet. That's what happens. And that paradise, and the free citizens don't even know, right? Because they all seem, at least the ones I've met, they seem very kind and caring. I haven't met a single one that doesn't care for their bond. So I feel like they don't often threaten to throw out their bond if they don't do well. It's just a fear they have because they know they only exist because of it. So it's like a fear that the bonds give themselves, maybe, at least, again, from what I've seen. But it isn't justified. Because they're never going to get thrown out. They'll just be ascended. Which is bad. But no one knows, except Lord Vorthri. In that paradise where resides another pain, not illness, will your song ring out clearly once again. Or mayhap you think of the step too far. No, you would do that for me? Of course, why would I almost wish to hasten my own ascension, knowing if your blessed instrument was waiting there to greet me? Yeah, sounds too good to be true! Am I gonna say that? I am gonna say that out loud, oh boy. Ah, you must be a new arrival to harbour such doubts. Allow me to allay your suspicions. As all know, the Sin Eaters exist to devour the sinful, but also do they serve to gather the souls of the innocent and shepherd them unto celestial paradise. Oh, so they know it's fudging death. They just believe that they're getting an early trip into, like, heaven? It is through Lord Vorthri that we learned this truth. It is through Lord Vorthri's grace that the free people of Yulmore are destined to embrace salvation. We are blessed to spend our days surrounded by love and merriment until at last we're called to our final rapture. It's a cult. They all know exactly what's happening, but they think it's a good thing. Even the bonded may find a place within their host should their patrons deem them worthy. It's not even a trick! Now if you excuse us, we must be on our way. May you find eternal salvation with the compassion you've shown my precious canary. So when I said they get fed to the Sin Eaters, it seems like they get fed to the Sin Eaters. Or whatever the Sin Eaters do with them. And that's why the Sin Eaters don't target these guys, because it's a fudging deal. They don't attack and ruin the city, and they get a constant influx of people who are too stupid to realize that they are... I can't... not attuned, because this fudging game sucks. Oh man, we hate to see it. We hate to see it. I don't have any more to add to this. I think it's pretty clear. Alphino, it's pretty bad. Alphino learned a really bad thing. Oh, he's doing the painting. Okay, see, this is impressive because they're not actually sitting and standing there like that. You have a way to describe it, but it's bad. Yeah, no, don't tell me. Don't tell me. It's good to see you back. You were taking so long I began to worry something had happened. I began sketching an outline for the portrait, but nay, the chairs appear otherwise occupied. Will you share what your investigations have gleaned so far? Yeah, it's bad. So they boast some manner of influence over the Sin Eaters, does he? That would explain the reverence in which he is held by citizenry. As for this ascension business, I cannot help but be put in mind of that apothecary and his ominous remarks. If so many folks have entered the city over the years, then where do they go? I thought he worked out they get fudging... I take my eyes off you for one moment. You're chatting away with that assistant of yours. Am I to assume the outline is done then? Oh, it looks beautiful, sir. What in the blazes? Oh, he doesn't like it? is so unflattering. Explain yourself, Alphino. Where is your artistic interpretation? It should evoke images of affluence and nobility and overwhelm the viewer with its boundless beauty. But Chai, you stated this portrait was to commemorate your anniversary. Yours being a joyous union, it seemed to me that a realistic portrayal. Realistic? I don't want realism, I want perfection. A spectacle that slacken jaws and weaken knees to make people cry out in amazement. Now fetch a blank canvas and... Oh, is someone getting thrown from the roof? I say, did that come from above? Oh, it's these two. What is it? What is it? Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. A tale to make you quiver and your noble blood freeze. There was a villain on the loose set to ruin our fair city. But our lord has got him now, and his fate will not be pretty. Yes, a hammer of justice is poised to come crashing down, and one and all who'd watch it fall are invited to join his lordship in the offer. That's not a rhyme, though. A malcontent? How dreadful. And this man is to face sentencing? That's right. In fact, if you're curious, it might be worth you going along for that experience. The offer they mentioned is part of the Emergent, the level above us where Lord Vorthay resides. Ordinarily, you'd be barred from entering, but it seems to be opening its doors for the next little while. The crown lift will take you up there. Concerning... I wonder if it says you cannot summon in the city. No, I can summon, it's crazy. Oh my god, it's another Chad. Hi, Chad. I also don't like how it's called the offer. Sounds kind of ominous, like people are being, I don't know, offered up. The waddle, the Lalafell waddle. Is that fudging Vorthay?
That's him. That's Vorthay.
What even is he? He looks like he's eaten a lot of people. The Sin Eater's literally in the building.
He's attended by Sin Eaters. But how does he keep them from attacking?
Oh, hello. This is insane.
Mercy. Mercy.
He's not going to get any mercy. Who is it? Do we recognize this man?
By the 12.
Oh! It's the dude that we helped!
Kaishia, what happened to you?
Who are these impudent louts? I do not recall requesting their presence.
Oh boy, we done fudged up by running in, chat.
Lord Vorthay, what is the meaning of this? Why is this poor man bleeding to death on your floor?
Alphino, you have no power here. This is not gonna go well. Like, granted, we can't not do it. We can't just sit around and watch. But like, this is.
Why? You ask me why? Because criminals must be punished, and this man is guilty of fraud. He came to us claiming to be a man of business, yet his subsequent conduct has shown him to be anything but. Europe is a city built on love for one's fellow man. Those who have naught to give and live only to take are a blight upon our society! To atone for this crime, I ordered that he fling himself from the balcony.
What an atonement, chat. If you have done a criminal act and not even been found guilty because one man gets apparently a complete say over the matter in this dictatorship, just atone by jumping off to your death. What a better way to, I don't know, anything.
Had the temerity to weep. Please, my lord, anything but that.
Hey, can we kill this Vorthay guy?
What then is a man of mercy to do? But offer the sinner another way to show his contrition.
Yeah, like slash your fudging wrists, because that's even better.
Another way? Meaning what exactly?
Sin Eaters are part of Yulmore society, but they must be fed with ether. Living ether.
Mm-hmm.
So, I demanded an offering of flesh, carved by his own hand, from his own hide.
And he did it?
And still,
Okay, that makes more
he
sense.
could not do as I asked. A wholly unsatisfactory performance.
Tis true that Kaishir won his place here by fraud, but his actions were driven only by a desire to share in your paradise.
Avner, that's not really the argument that I think you're making. You're literally saying like, yeah, he's a fraud. You're right.
That you would cast him out I could almost accept, but to humiliate him thus? To demand his very life? Is this truly the way of Yulmore?
Alphino is going to get told to do the same thing now.
Oh, you dim, deluded child. Have you ever paused to consider what it takes to maintain such a paradise in this barren, broken world of ours?
You commit a crime, you pay with your lifetime.
The guarantee of safety and stability. The knowledge that if one only abides by the rules, one has naught to fear. I alone can offer these things, for I alone can command the Sin Eaters.
But how?
And thus am I alone the voice of justice, and any who oppose me, villains to be punished.
He's not even hiding it. That's crazy. And they're all just like so happy. So this is how democracy dies, with the sound of thunderous applause.
And people call this paradise.
You were granted a place in my city for a particular skill. What was it?
Not negotiations. Painting.
Painting.
Is he gonna ask him to paint the dude clutching his arm?
An
Okay.
artist.
Paint a picture of me,
And you
it's
shall paint a
fine.
picture for me of Yulmore. If I find your art pleasing, then I may excuse this display.
Yikes,
of
Doomy,
insolence.
that's a little, it's a little yikes there. Is he gonna heal him? I wonder if...
Who gave you permission to tend to that criminal's wounds? I told you.
I was gonna say, he
to
wouldn't like
paint
that.
Me a picture.
What's he gonna say, no?
What you need is a mirror, not a painting.
Ah!
It will capture the horror I see before me far better than I ever could.
Ah! Oh, we're getting so cast out after this. All killed, we're done. Sin Eater's attack, etc, etc.
I think so.
Mimily, pick up the knife and throw it at him! Oh, man.
Did that little worm just insult me?
Yes, yes, he did. And he's gonna let us get away with it? Surely not.
I'll kill them! I'll kill them all! I'll enslave their minds! I'll torment them! Torture them! Then tear out their hearts!
I love how the Sin Eaters just chill in the background. Oh, who's this man? Who's this guy? Were you wrong though? I mean, we'll be right back after these short messages. But actually, Twitch does want me to run these fudging ads, so I will be back in a couple of minutes after I digest what the fudge just happened. Actually, I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised in the slightest. It's very on track for this horrible society that I'm witnessing in front of me. It was such a funny tantrum too. Such a funny tantrum. Like it's like he was processing. He was like, "Was that an insult? That was an insult. He insulted me. That's so dead." But yeah, game is fudging wild. I wonder what we're gonna do. Like, obviously, we're not welcome here, which means I'm not gonna be able to get the fudging aetherite. That sucks. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Fudge. Okay, we're back, chat. We're back. I still don't have anything to add about that tantrum. That was wild. It's like, it was, I expected evil guy who thinks of himself so cool and all that. I did not expect baby temper tantrum child. You know what I mean? Completely different vibe than what we got. Forgive me, in my anger, I seem to have marched us back outside again, though it's probably best we leave the island altogether. Shock horror. I've seen enough of the world's self-proclaimed capital city to convince me that the battle against the Sineers will find few allies in Calusa. I'll accompany you back to the Crystarium. We need to regroup and think of our strategy anew. And I still don't have flight here. I've done you a grave disservice. You were hungry and desperate, and I offered you a solution without once considering the risks inherent in you accepting it. If I had but known the price that you'd be made to pay. You gave me everything I needed to make your idea work. It was me who made a mess of things, not you. But even after all the trouble I caused, you still stepped in and saved me, and now Lord Volthoy wants us all dead. Why not come back with us to the Crystarium? I'm certain we can find work for you there if you're willing. No, that'll just be me leaning on your kindness again. Dude, what else are you gonna do? I need to do some thinking, learn how to stand on my own 2 feet. Okay, but dude, you'll die. You can come with us to the Crystarium and then do your own thinking on 2 feet, surrounded by a city of safety with no sin eaters. Like, you know what I mean? I want to know what's in here. You must promise to be careful. The Yulmorans may yet come looking for us. I'll keep my head down, don't worry, and you take care too. Give me the chance to repay what you've done for me. Alpha Note? Oh, is that our patron? What are they? Did they get kicked out too? When in blazes did you do that? I have the entire city looking for you. I took a peek at your unfinished portrait, Alpha Note. Now I've had a many beautiful and striking picture painted for me, but there was something about your work. It was as if you'd caught the very essence of our love and rendered it naked upon the canvas. This dude hates it. She loves it. It was bold, unflinching, and I adored it. Please, you must come back with us and finish what you began. I'll speak with Lord Volthoy. I'll vouch for your character. I'm sure we can smooth over any hard feelings. I'm sorry, Lady Chard. There are more important matters to which I must attend. More important? What could be more important than enjoying the days we have left to us to the fullest? Pray press me no further. We are leaving, but I would not presume to take the garments you were so kind as to procure for me. One moment. No! Gasp, I wouldn't hear of it. Take the clothes, you silly boy, I insist. And I shall make arrangements so you can pass through the gate without causing the stir. I expect you to come and visit. She is so lovely. I actually really like her. I misjudged her character when we first saw her. We were introduced to them and I was like, these are going to be horrible people. The guy that I'm still not a fan of, but like, he's not horrible. He just has very strong opinions. And art is very opinionated, so I get that. But she is so nice. I'll return, I promise you that. The outrage I witnessed must not go unanswered. The next time we meet, I shall be better prepared to confront the corruption which hides behind the glittering facade. She's probably like, what corruption? What facade? What are you talking about? I want to know who the mysterious man was watching that whole event. Because we don't know what that was about. Okay. I'm just going to quickly unlock these areas. You adore them. She is so kind. And I feel so horrible for judging her. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, that's still in... Yeah. I can't believe Alphino just ditched us and made us go running all the way back. I also hate how this means we're literally going to have to like either travel from here all the way down or here all the way down next time we want to get to Yulmore, because this fudging aetheryte is not... Whatever. I'm angry. Uh-oh. Just kidding, there's no death from falling. Thank you, my friend, for staying at my side through this whole sordid endeavor. Whilst not quite the joyous outcome I'd hoped for, our efforts have nevertheless answered a great many questions. Suffice it to say, our plans for saving the First are unlikely to involve the aid of Lord Volthoy and his subjects. No, but I still think there's a lot we can learn, such as how he's controlling the Sin Eaters. We'll probably come back to that. Must speak with the Exarch and chart a new course. This is far from over. This is far from over, but you know what isn't? This stream. It's gonna end soon. I feel like I may as well just pick up Sides of the First, because that's just going to be a quick conversation about sightseeing. This is above me, isn't it? God, fudging dang it. You know what? I take it back. I can't be stuffed. Hello, Crystal Exarch mans. Sorry, I know you're inside the tower, but like, you know. Sorry, I am getting tired. I didn't realize there was a portal to the source literally just there. It's good to be back amongst friends, not to mention my dear sister. I've not seen her for some time, but I gather she is as keen to press on with our plans as I am, and you've seen quite a lot of the First yourself now. More than enough to appreciate the scale of obstacles we face. Let us lay our discoveries before the Exarch and discuss what must be done.
And so you return.
I do. What we do?
Have you gained a better understanding of the crisis now faced by the First?
Cat, no, not a tummy ache.
Better is not the word I would use. Some lands may have been spared the flood, but the survivors live only to suffer. There seems no end to the horrors inflicted by the Sin-Eaters.
I hope you're doing okay, Cat.
Those abominations are a calamity in their own right. And I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness.
Not you? Wait, what? Oh, because you said Doom. I get it, I get it. I didn't even pick up on that. I didn't even pick up on it.
Sin-Eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call Light Wardens. And from what we have been able to ascertain, only a handful of these entities exist.
I have no tummy ache. No, you misunderstand Doom. You gave Cat the tummy ache. That's why it's the tummy ache of Doom. It's all your fault. You should apologize.
Just as an ant colony will perish in the absence of its queen, we believe that the death of a Light Warden will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
What though? You don't know that.
I have a feeling Yulmore might have something to
No,
say.
it didn't go over my head. It just took me a while. Cause I'm really tired and I'm yawning, and it's been a busy 2 days, and I'm tired and I'm yawning. It's been a busy 2 days. I'm tired and I'm yawning. It's been a busy 2 days.
Vorthra's command over the Sin-Eaters is integral to Yulmoran society. In seeming to guarantee his
from
people's
Doom.
safety, it guarantees their obedience.
Heartbreaking.
He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
Generous. Okay.
Thus we will need to occupy or otherwise divert his forces whilst we proceed with the business of eliminating the
Cat, is this an uh-oh moment? It sounds like an uh-oh moment. Like an actual proper like uh-oh moment. Please take back. Oh no.
Until we have done so, all other considerations must be set aside if we are to forestall the 8th Umbral Calamity.
Are you sure eliminating the wardens will be enough?
Your uncertainty is understandable given the circumstances. Perhaps a more detailed explanation is in order.
Okay. Well, I didn't think you woke her, but I wasn't sure if her being awake would be bad. You know what I mean? To begin at the beginning. Well, I sure hope you don't begin at the ending, because that would be very confusing. $7 AM. Oh shoot. Did you also just wake up then? Have you? Wait, tell me you've slept, Cat. Wait, you've only...
ancient past,
did we hit 2 hours? You've not
star
slept.
was
You've so not
divided
slept.
into 14 worlds.
Lore! Backstory! I'm listening intently, chat. I don't want any interruptions.
This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first. Though physically separate, they retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially.
Okay.
Now,
well, at least you had
let
some
us
sleep.
assume
That's
that
good.
a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy. Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source.
In bed, you're uncomfortable. The bed... no, you can't have an uncomfortable bed. That sucks. If you have an uncomfortable bed, like, that's it. You're done. Like, it's... there's no
And
recovering
such
from
an
that.
influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence. If the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold.
And what if the abundance was light?
As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually
That sucks,
a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds.
Not the good type. Is there a good type as a hard bed? Uh-oh. Can't have that happen. No cracks in my world.
What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source. At the same time, the element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions.
And you'd think I would pick up on that.
An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations.
And a moon might crash down upon the ground and unleash a dragon god?
These devastating events are what we refer to as umbral calamities. 7 times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed.
So there are only what? Hold on, chat, I can math. 7 left? Fat cat. Leave your cat alone. Wait, are these the primals? Because that looked like Titan, that one was Shiva. This one's gonna be what, Leviathan? This one... Bahamut? I don't know, to be honest.
At present, the light-drowned realm of the First stands perilously close to meeting the conditions for a rejoining. It is the Sin Eaters who are to blame for the light's continued dominance. In
Not
addition
yours.
to
That
attracting
makes sense, because you've only got Friday.
The Light Wardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light. Even here in the flood-spared region of Northrant, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky.
Calamity. No, I know the calamities, but sorry, my point was more such that why do each of the events seem to have represented a primal, and then I realized it's because all the primals are associated with an element anyway, so it was really stupid. Of course, the calamity that causes the earthquakes will look like a fudging element of ground that will be like Titan, because Titan is the ground earth element, whatever the fudge. So like, my point is stupid. Having said that, the most recent calamity was Bahamut, right? Like the whole Dalamud falling from the sky type thing, Bahamut coming into big destructions. So that's probably another reason why I associated the calamities to primals, is because Bahamut was associated with the last one. I don't know.
Thus, if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
How's that going for you?
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories, if truth be told.
Yeah, because you weren't me, and the Exarch wanted me specifically.
Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Light Wardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
Let me guess, the Light Wardens have the power to temper. Oh, it's you.
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Hallminster Switch is requesting reinforcements. They say the Sin Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
Alert the guard. We should be prepared in case the fighting reaches the Crystarium. You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphino and Alize as well.
They are not listening. They are gone, sir.
My lord.
Pray.
Sent dog pics? Hell yeah.
Such a fight will provide.
Did I say dog?
greater
Dog.
insight than
Whatever.
any explanation
You sent
I
dog
can
pics. I have a feeling that I won't be doing this stream though, because it's about 5 to 9. Hallminster switches on the north of Lakeland, so we'd best make haste with their preparations. In fact, meet me outside the stadium at the crossroads, northwest of the thing, and I'll send you there myself, blah, blah, blah. I want to know where this portal to the source goes. Like, what's my home? Crystarium. Okay, so I'll just do this. I just want to see where it puts me. Oh. It just chucks me in this weird place in Mordona. Now I go back? Is there a portal to the... There's no portal back. That's so funny. You're just like, well, if you fast travel, you better have the money to go back to the Aetherites. Douglas. No, I did work that one out, Kat. That's okay. Oh, you just talked to this guy to go back? Crazy stuff. Okay, where is this? This is here. So I think... Yeah, I think before I end stream, I'm just gonna stay here. We're not gonna go... Actually, hold on, I need to make sure of something. I do have my cat pod. Okay. I'm gonna end stream here. Next stream, we're gonna come back in. We're gonna get started on this Light Wardens nonsense. It's the first level 71 quest. So there's that going for us too. And we're just gonna... I don't know, we're just gonna go, I guess. I don't know. That's the next stream thing. For now, I am actually exhausted. So we're gonna go find someone to raid, and we're gonna call it a stream. Send better Doug pics. Oh, you sent. I can't read. I'm so sorry. I'm fudging my brain, and my capacity to just do basic existence things is gone. I will absolutely look at those pictures when I'm done with stream, though. I'm just like, my brain just shut off in the last 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. It's just... Do you ever have that, like... I opened YouTube instead of Twitch. As I said, brain's not working. It's not functional right now. But I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. It's been a pleasure streaming for you all as per usual, as per every single time I stream. We're going to go find someone to raid. I think we're going to raid either Krabby or Charity because they're both playing together. They're playing Escape the Backrooms. I don't know who we're raiding. We did raid... No, did we raid Krabby or Charity last time? Retsky, calm down. Also, welcome back. Did you win your game of Valorant? Did you carry hard, Retsky? Did you hard carry your team? How's your back? Will you let me escape yours? I'll never let you in. Chat, who are we raiding? Are we going to raid Charity or are we going to raid Krabby? Because they're both playing the same game and they're playing with each other. I just don't know who we're going to raid of the two of them. We should probably, maybe, you know what? We'll raid Fudge it. I've said we'll raid Charity. We're going to raid Charity. So I think that, yeah, they are. Okay. Guys, go say hi to Charity. That's where we're going. We're saying hi to Mr. Charity. Mr. Charity is a fantastic streamer friend of ours. We've known him for quite some time, and he's an amazing person. He does a lot of things for charities. He's such a kind person. Go give him your love and support and all that sort of stuff. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of your times, and everyone. Tomorrow will be Final Fantasy Friday, and then I don't know what we're going to be doing on the weekend. We could be doing more Final Fantasy. We might be doing some Yakuza. We'll see how I feel. But for now, Cat might get the last redemption, unless someone steals it from him. We will find out. Go say hi to Charity. I'm going to go get some fudging sleep or procrastinate or something. I don't know. Again, brain is off, not thinking, don't know what's going on. Go say hi. I'll be leaving because I'm exhausted as hell. Thank you for everyone hanging out. You're all amazing, and I appreciate each and every. Please, someone take it. You redeemed it. That's on you. Goodbye.